Hi everyone. So in this video I'm going to teach you how to draw the contour line sketch for lab number 13. So you all collected the elevations data from the field. So using that data I'm going to teach you how to sketch the contour line. So hopefully this video will help you to complete this lab number 13. So the first step to do this lab is to complete this table. So hopefully everyone collected the data in this format. So I'm just going to recall how to solve this table. And this is related to the topic that we did in leveling. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to take the benchmark elevation and you add the backside, right? So benchmark plus backside gives you the height of the instrument. So if you add these two, then you get the height of the instrument. And you took this side shot, so I want you guys to subtract each of the side shots from the height of the instrument. And if you do that, then you get the elevations of those grid points. And I saw that most people are confused here. So I told you, right? You just need to subtract this from this and you'd get the elevations of the TP1. And after you do that, you just repeat the process, right? You take this value and you add this to this backside. And if you add this, then you get the new height of instrument, right? And all you need to do is to repeat the same process. So subtract each of the side shots from the height of the instrument. And if you do that, then you get the respective elevations for these points. And again, I see that most people get confused here. For again, don't need to get confused. Just subtract this from the height of instrument and you'll get the elevation for TP2. And after you do that, just add this elevation of TP2 to the backside and you'd get the new height of instrument. And you subtract this foresight, and finally you'd get the elevation for the benchmark. So this is how you solve the table. So basically the main goal here is to find the elevations of all of these points that are on the grid. Okay. So the next step is to take a blank A4 paper and draw the grid, and it should be something like this. On the bottom of your page, make sure you make this template. So in the middle portion, you write the title. On the left hand side, you write the contour interval, which is 0.5 foot. Okay, this is your contour interval. And on the right hand side, you write your name. Okay, so let's start drawing the grid. Okay, so take a ruler. And you take a pencil. Okay, so don't draw with the pen, use a pencil. And you draw the grid. So in the field, our points were like this. So this was 40 foot and this was 50 foot. Okay, so when you draw this should have been the ratio of 4:5. Okay, which means that if you take this 4 centimeter, then this should be 5 centimeter. Or if you take this 4 inch, then the other one should be 5 inch. So you draw the grid like this using a pencil, right? And like I said, should be like 4 centimeter. This should be 5 centimeter. Or if you want to take inches, then this should be like 4 inch, and this should be 5 inch, right? Since this is 40 by 50 grid, like 40 foot by 50 foot grid, so the length and breadth should be in the ratio of 4:5. Okay, so make sure you draw the grid like this, and make sure your work is neat. You have to become an artist, right? And this is how you draw the grid. All right, so the next step is to write down the elevations of points on the grid. So first let me again redraw this grid. Okay, yes, because you have to think that you are an artist. Okay, so try to make your work very neat and tidy and very, very artistic. So at each of the notes you write the elevation. So this is A1, right? So the elevation of A1 is 4990.5. So let's write down the elevations here. So this would be 4990.5, and this is B1, right? So elevation of B1 is 4989.81. So this is 4989.81, right? And In the same manner, you write the elevations of all the nodes on the grid. 499.3 should be D1, so 4989.3, and E would be 4990.41. Okay. All right, A2. This is A2, right? So A2 4990.55, and B2 4989.88, and C2 B 4989.64, and D2 would be 4989.52, and E2 would be 4990.25. Okay, it's E2. Let's come to A3. So A3 is 4991.25, 4990.26, and C3 is 4990.03. D3 is, this is D3, 4989.48. E3 is 4989.15, and A4, finally A4, 4991.19, sorry, 4991.36, and B4, 4991.19, C4 is 4990.17, D4 is 4989.61, that's my D4, and E4 is 4989.01, E4. So that's how I write the elevations of the nodes on the grid, like this, from this table. So the next step is to draw the contour lines, and I'm going to teach you a trick which will make your life very, very easy. So the first step is you find the lowest elevation, right? You find the lowest elevation, because I want to find the upper and lower limit. So here in our case, our lowest elevation is E4, which has an elevation of 4989.01. And step number 2 is to find the highest elevation. Okay, so here in this case, our highest elevation would be A4, which has an elevation of 4991.36. So this would be 4991.36. Okay, so this is my upper limit, right? It's the upper limit, and this is my lower limit. So I need to fit a contour lines between this interval, right? And since our contour interval is, so our contour interval is 0.5 foot, it means that the vertical separation between the contour line is 0.5 foot. Okay, and so you could start this in a number of ways. So I could start my first contour line taking 4989.01. But the problem with this is that if you add 0.5 to this, then your next line would be 4989.06, right? And we want to make our calculations very, very simple, okay? And we want to choose the elevation of contour lines in such a way that it is easy for us to sketch, right? It is easy for us to estimate the elevations. That is why I would take the elevations in the multiple of 5. Okay, so my first line would be at 4989.05, right? Since this is a contour interval, so I want my contour elevations to be in the multiple of 5, just to make our calculations easy, and so that it will be easy for us to sketch. Okay, so there's no logic behind why I chose this. Is just to make my work easy. Now you'll see why it's easy like this, because my next contour line would be, so this, so I add 0.5, right? So my next line would be at 4990.00, right? I just added 0.5 to this. So keep adding 0.5 to the elevation. So my next line would be 4990.00, 0.50, right? So my next contour line would be at an elevation of 4991.00. Since my upper limit is 4991.36, so I have to stop here, right? So my contour lines will have these four elevations, okay? And I'm gonna use these. Where is this? Okay, I thought I use a highlighter. Yeah, so I'm gonna use these elevations uh, as the elevations of my contour lines. Okay, so I use this 0.5, the numbers ending in 0.5, just for the simplicity. Okay, right. So the last step is to actually draw the contour lines. And so whenever you draw the contour lines, you draw free-handed. Okay, because I find some students using a ruler to draw the contour lines like this, which looks like it is sketched by a robot. So make sure you don't make yourself look like a robot and draw using the freehand. So my first contour line has an elevation of 4989.05.5, right? And you can see that the contour line will enter from one of the sides of this rectangular grid and will exit from the other. So let's try to analyze each of these. So let's take these elevations first. So this is 499.15, 499.01. So both of these are smaller than 499.5. So my contour lines will never pass through these, but it will pass between these because this is 499.6, 499.01. So my contour line will definitely pass between these two elevations. So what I'll do is, so it'll pass through here, right? And now I want you to find the next possible path. So it has three paths, right, through which it can pass. And I want you to analyze each one of these. And once you are used to this, you can draw it without drawing these lines. But for the sake of just letting you know how to sketch the contour lines, I'm doing it this way. So here you can see that my contour lines will never pass between these two because both of these are smaller. So let's check this. Again, both of these 499.4 and 499.15 are smaller than this, so it will never pass between these two. So the only possible exit is through this. I used the wrong highlighter. The only possible exit is between these two, right? Either from here or here, because both of these, or I could say like 499.50 lies between these two intervals, right? So my next line would pass here like this. And then I want you to do the same analysis, right? So it can pass, it has three possible paths to which it can exit. Now, it can't pass between these two because both of these are greater, right? And if you see this, again, both of these are greater. So the only way out is through here, right? Because 499.5 lies between these two intervals. Now, find the next path. Find the next path. Again, it has three possible exit, either through here, here, right? Three possible exit. So it will never pass between these two, right? Because both of these are greater than 499.50. Again, both of these are greater. So the only way out is through this point, right? And remember that it should the contour line should enter from one of the airs and it should exit. Okay, so you can't leave the contour lines like this. It should exit. So lastly, my contour lines will pass through here, right? Because it can't pass upward because both of these are greater, and it can pass down because both of these are smaller. So the only way out is this. So after you draw the contour lines, I want you to guys to write the elevation. So this is 499.50. Okay, it's my first contour line. So my next contour line has an elevation of 4990.00. Again, repeat the same process. So 49900 will definitely pass from here, and it will go through here, and it will pass through here, right? The same process. then we'll pass through here, and then it will go up, and then it will go up. So this is my second line, which is 4990.00. So my next contour line is 4990.50. My next contour line, and again 4990.5. So it'll pass somewhere here, right? Again, let's find the most probable path. 4990.5 will definitely pass here because it lies between these two values, right? And it will go 4991.25, 4990. So 4990.5 will definitely pass here and go here, and it will pass through here. So this would be my 4990.00. So my next line is going to be 4991.50, or maybe made some mistake here. 4990. Sorry, this should be 4990.50, right? So my next line has a contour interval of 4991.00, right? That's my next line. So let's try to draw this. 4991.00 will definitely pass through here, and it will pass through here, pass through here, and it will pass through here, right? It's my elevation for 4991.00. I don't know why this is self-erasing itself. And also I want to check if there are any possible contour lines, because I found one contour line, 4990. So 4990 that can pass through here, because 4990 it will pass here, and will pass through here, and will pass through here. So this is my contour line for 4990. So let's try to check for all the possibilities. So I found one more contour lines which has an elevation of 4989.5. So 4989.50. So it's going to pass 4989.5. So it's going to pass through. Let me figure out where it will pass through. Yeah, so it'll pass through here, and it's going to pass through here, here, and 0.5, and it will exit from here. So this should be my 4989.50. Okay, so I want you guys to check for all the possibilities, all the possible entry and exit points through which the contour line might pass. So this should be my contour line sketch for the elevation data given in this leveling table. And let me double check. Everything looks good to me. Goes here, here, here. Yeah, looks good to me. So this is how you sketch the contour lines. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you can sketch the contour lines after watching this video. Thank you.